Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The sexual harassment allegation that Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan made against the Senate President Godswill Akpabio has continued to reverberate, with the North taking a stand on the matter, telling Akpabio to step aside for an independent investigation, even as there is a pushback by some southern groups, including particularly the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, who say the allegation, the sexual allegation, sexual harassment allegation was a hoax, a plot by the North to recover power from the South in 2027. That was what it's all about. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have any video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has made serious sexual harassment allegation against the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, which has become the talk of the town, if you like. Now, the northern Nigeria has risen up to take a stand on the matter. They could no longer stay on the fence because the matter is getting serious and out of hand. Now, one of the northern, highly respected northern groups that has made a stand include the Northern Elders Forum. This Northern Elders Forum that was convened, the convener is Professor Ango Abdullahi, former Vice Chancellor, Ahmadu Bello University, has called for an immediate and independent investigation into the allegations made against Senate President Godswill Akpabio by Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. They are calling for an independent investigation. Now, the Northern Elders Forum has also demanded that the Senate President should step aside to ensure a fair and unbiased investigation, free from any political interference. So the Northern Elders Forum believe that Akpabio continuing to stay on that seat as Senate President will hamper free and fair investigation of the matter. What do you think about this? We'll get to that later, so that you tell us what you think about their position, that it is unfair for Akpabio to continue to remain on the Senate presidency seat while the investigation is going on, that he will be wielding enormous power to interfere in the outcome of the investigation. Now, the Northern Elders Forum, they made their views known in a statement by their spokesperson, Professor Abubakar Jika Jidere. Now, the Northern Elders Forum lamented about the public intimidation and harassment of Natasha. They say that this woman is being intimidated in public and being harassed, and they're not happy with that, and they're not comfortable that Akpabio should continue to remain on that seat while the investigation is going on. They also noted that Akpabio's conduct in handling the matter is bringing disrepute to the nation in the eyes of the international community. So they said that for the investigation to have any credibility at all, Akpabio must be seen to step aside so that the investigation can meet the requirements to be acceptable to the group and to the rest of the international community. I don't know what to think about this. Now, earlier on, before the Northern Elders Forum came up with their own statement on this matter, the Apex Northern Sociocultural Organization, the Arewa Consultative Forum, as well as the League of Northern Democrats, they had also called for an independent investigation into the allegation against Senate President. So the Arewa Consultative Forum, the League of Northern Democrats, they are in sync with the Northern Elders Forum that Akpabio should step aside for an independent investigation. And the Arewa Consultative Forum took their own intervention even further than the Northern Elders Forum, because the Arewa Consultative Forum, the National Publicity Secretary, Professor T.A. Mohammed Baba, had earlier called on Northern senators to rally around Senator Natasha, that they should rally around Senator Natasha and back her. So, in other words, making it to be a fight between the North and South. Telling the Northern senators they should rally around one of their own. And one of their own is Natasha, Senator Natasha. What was that for? Because the Northern Elders Forum is claiming that the suspension of Northern senators is getting too much. That it's only Northern senators that have been suspended under the leadership of Akpabio. Okay, of course you know that Senator Abdul Nengi from Bauchi was suspended, and there was this senator from Borno State, Ndume. You know, Ndume has gotten into trouble in the Senate too under Akpabio and all that, and now Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan is also facing potential suspension because the committee investigating her, from all indication from the feelers in the Senate, she's about to be suspended. So the Arewa Consultative Forum is saying that the Northern senators should save Akpoti from being suspended, that her suspension will be a sort of a suspension of will now indicate that so many Northern senators are paying price under the leadership of Akpabio, saying that no Southern senator had ever been suspended under Akpabio, you know, creating Southern and Northern divide in the matter. Of course, you can tell us what to think about this at the comment section. Now, following the statement by the Arewa Consultative Forum, there was a pushback by the PANDEF, the Pan Niger Delta Forum, made an intervention to counter the Arewa Consultative Forum, saying that the sexual harassment allegation by Akpoti is a hoax. It was a political calculation to ensure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not get second term. Now, PANDEF spoke through their publicity secretary, Dr. Christopher Ominimini, who said that the sexual harassment allegation is a political calculation aimed at stopping President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration from getting a second term. The Pandef that came out to support Akpabio claimed that the saga was part of Arewa Consultative Forum's plot to restore power to northern Nigeria in 2027. I don't know what to think about this, but I think that the allegation, sexual allegation, harassment allegation against this president, against the Senate President, is an issue that should be of concern to every reasonable member of the public, that is not supposed to be used as a political gimmick to talk about North and South, especially that Pandef statement that Akpabio, that Akpabio was not even the target, that it was to stop Tinubu from getting second term, which I see as hogwash. You know, what interest has Tinubu's presidency served southern Nigeria that stopping him in 2027 will mean South has lost anything? What will be a problem if it's stopping Tinubu and the Northern are taking over? But stopping Tinubu will be a good thing for the country, because this country has passed through a lot under his presidency. So, but from what Pandef is claiming, they claim that the North want to return back to power. So if that is what the North is planning, they want to come back to power in 2027, that will be too early for them to come back to power, because they ought to wait until 2031. But basically, the way I see it, if you look at what Northern Elders Forum say, if you look at the full their whole statement, they talk about the fact that in a time when we are in the world where women are being encouraged to be part of governance, the treatment of Natasha was not right. Of course, I have been among those who felt that in a Senate of 103 senators or 109 senators, you have only about 4 senators. They ought to be treated better than they are getting from the present 9th Senate. Okay, but that doesn't mean that when they lay allegation against somebody, it should not be independently investigated and be turned into a political game for North and South. For instance, Saraki, the former Senate President, he was the Senate President in the 8th Senate. When he faced this kind of accusation, he allowed his deputy to preside over the Senate when the investigation, the Ethics and Privileges Investigation Committee were to present their report, and he said that he presented himself for investigation. But of course, he didn't step down. Let's take note of that. He didn't step down, but he didn't preside the day that they submitted their report. Of course, Akpabio can choose to do that. Already, there's the Senate Ethics Committee is investigating the matter, and of course, they complained that in their first sitting, Natasha failed to present herself before the committee. So apparently, Natasha doesn't have confidence in that committee that they will be fair to her. And the matters was even made worse when I saw the chairman of the Ethics Committee, who was investigating it, appearing on Arise television. It was a very pathetic sight that somebody who is heading a committee that's supposed to investigate the Senate President and Akpoti, agreeing to appear before Arise television, and his appearance in that program exposed his bias, indicating that Akpoti can't get justice from them. It was really a sad situation. But at the end of the day, it's left for the Nigerian people to evaluate this Senate, whether they can be trusted to do anything good for the country or to handle matters like this. Because you and I know that this Senate is a rubber stamp. Whatever the president wants, he gets it. So we don't expect anything dramatically different. After all the noise and everything, what the outcome would be Akpoti will be suspended and the Senate President will be cleared. But it's now left for the Nigerian people to decide in 2027 whether this is the kind of Senate they want or this is the kind of president they want in the case of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But right now, they are trying to play it as between North and South, which is pathetic. Even the Pandef that has rushed in defense of Akpabio, they have remained very silent. They have not been as vocal. You can see how confrontational in the statement of, you need to read the whole statement issued by the Pandef Publicity Secretary Minimini. He was spitting fire against the North in defense of Tinubu presidency, that they want to take power from Tinubu. They want to take power from the South. You know, bringing up all these kinds of ethnic sentiment and regional sentiment in a matter that has to do with a relationship between two people that has absolutely nothing to do with North or South in real sense. But that's what they have done. That's what they are good in doing. But he has not said anything about what is going on in River State, where the governor, Simi Fubara, is being intimidated by the federal government, by the same Tinubu he was vociferously defending under the pretext of intervention on Akpabio and Natasha. They had remained sealed lip. Of course, they have said, but their intervention in River State have not been as forceful as this their intervention against Arewa Consultative Forum. That's just my observation. I don't know what to think about this. What is your view on this saga between Akpabio and Natasha, especially the politicization of it that is targeted as Tinubu, is targeted at the South? Okay, what's your position on this? Let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you, and please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.